Hello, this is GrandPa. The intent of this channel is to promote love and knowledge from grandfathers to grandkids, through educational wisdom of experience. Whether we were raised with it or not, we should understand how important grandparents are in passing on learning and wisdom to our grandchildren. In this beginning video, I think it is important I share my past. What has made me the grandpa I am today? Please subscribe and we will go on many adventures together in raising our grandkids. I will say here that camping is an amazing way to learn. Lessons learned. I was blessed to know both maternal and paternal grandparents. My paternal grandparents were much older. My father was the youngest from a family of 9. My paternal grandpa taught me much about hard work and proper moral ethical values. I do know he was a hard worker to provide for a family in hard times. My grandpa kept a looking glass by his front door next to the outdoor screened-in porch. Into his 90s he kept watch over the town's water tower, keeping watch over the water level. On one of our trips to visit, they lived about an hour away. My grandpa mentioned about an old dead peach tree that was near the garden and chicken pen, how much he would like it cut down. Well, after some homemade cookies my grandmother had made, I just went down to the shed, got an axe and shovel. I started cutting that old dead peach tree down. I was around 11 or 12 at the time. I finally chopped that tree down. That was the easy part. Now for the stump that was left. That stump took most of the day. My grandpa knew I could have been playing or doing something else, but he told me what a great job and brought me some water. He told me about when he planted that tree when I was born. I am certainly happy I have outlived it. They only live 10 to 15 years. I was sweaty and dirty, but that stump had to come out. My parents and grandparents were sitting on the porch drinking iced tea, watching my determination. Finally got that stump out after digging and chopping. My grandma gave me lemonade and cookies, while my grandpa praised me about the hard work. He reached inside the door and grabbed the old looking glass and gave it to me for a job well done. Told me hard work pays off. My grandpa had taught my father well about hard work. He took me to the family company every weekend when he had to be there. I started learning the trade very early. I would work hard and learn the graphic arts business very young. Cokes were a dime back then, and that was my pay for the day. But what a good Coke it was. I learned so many lessons that would carry me to work hard and raise my own kids. And now I am the grandpa. It is time for me to share my experiences with my grandkids, helping us all to understand the importance of grandpas in our grandchildren's lives. We will be going on many camping trips together. Be sure and subscribe, and let's have fun with our grandkids. Now a little something about my maternal grandparents. Every weekend we spent time with my mother's parents. They lived much closer. Just expected for the whole family to be there. Friday or Saturday night we would play cards or dominoes. In the summertime, make homemade ice cream. I remember sitting on that ice cream maker while Grandpa cranked on that ice cream until it froze. He would tell us stories about his childhood and his past experiences. How he once lifted and loaded bales of cotton weighing around 500 pounds. May have been a little embellishment. All of us grandkids loved listening to all of the experiences he had in his life. Of course, at the time we didn't understand how valuable that would be to us as we got older. I know now how much those teachings have had an effect on my life. We grandpas are so important. I wish grandpas never died. That will be another story. So please subscribe and stay with me for more stories and grandpa experiences. If you like this idea, please like and let's share our stories. I will have many camping experiences to share. That is how I was raised with grandparents, so we will learn about how we can have influences on our grandkids. Just making coffee percolating on the Coleman stove to cooking beans on the campfire using cast iron utensils for cooking. We will learn about how important a good camping chair is and how to choose one. Be sure and subscribe. I am going to post once a week unless I'm camping with the grandkids, then maybe every other week. I hope you come with me for this adventure because our grandkids need us. Some of these stories as we go will include some family drama which every family has, but from Grandpa's point of view. This should be very educational for our kids, the parents of our grandkids. Especially for our daughter and son-in-laws we have. We are going to cover many situations and experiences from Grandpa's eyes. So please stay with me and feel free to give me advice and suggestions. Subscribe to always get my latest news and like so we can get others involved. Of course, this is all about educating parents and grandparents on the importance of grandpas in our grandchildren's lives, of course, not to forget grandmothers. They are just as important. But grandpas hold a special place for teaching about life that they will remember. Let's continue down this wonderful road for our grandkids. They can learn so much, and maybe we can guide them through some of the mistakes we made. I feel we have a responsibility for our future, and our grandkids are our future. I hope you will be as excited as I am to help others learn the value of being grandpa. We'll be back soon.